My mother asked me if I did the dishes and I replied with Daniel Ricciardo. She smiled, knowing full well that they were washed. Esteban Ocon. Being a crappy teammate. Much has been said in the aftermath of the Monaco Grand Prix. Show this to a newer F1 fan and ask them to explain it. Belgian Grand Prix, McLaren given 105 place grid penalty. I will not name the F1 driver I just saw get their keys back from a valet, throw them on top of their very expensive car, and then just leave them there while going into the establishment for at least 5 minutes, but my big city American self was in shock witnessing it. This is Alban coded. I'd have guesses Charles accept your first reply. You're correct, ha ha ha. First female F1 driver, 1952, colorized. Mercedes. Kimi Antonelli. Mick Schumacher. Ah yes, they are gonna buy half the grid out. How it felt when Alonso got mentioned on Lewis Hamilton Hot Ones. It's because Roscoe took a crap in front of his motorhome. Got this tire as a gift. Help me identify all the tracks. Your meme you'll submit. The link in the description you'll use. I live in Mexico and this is how to get cheap Sergio Perez merch. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. Hamilton circa 2012. These accidents I keep getting into are seriously hurting my performances and embarrassing me compared to Jensen. I should try and improve this aspect of my driving. Become better driver who then goes on to win 6 more titles. Ocon circa 2024. All of my previous teammates have had problems with me but it's not my fault. I'm just a hard racer and sometimes get into unfortunate incidents regularly. There's a lot of misinformation and hurtful narratives being spread. This is leading to me being abused, fairly criticized publicly. I will double down. I will not apologize more than I'm explicitly told to do so by my team. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. When you wake up early just to see Aston Martin being crap again. Chat, is this relatable? The chances are low but never zero. My reaction to Daniel's performance. Roses are red, Gunter Steiner is mad. If my mum had balls, she would be my dad. Fun fact, I'd have more F1 fantasy points if I had a potato chip over Daniel Ricciardo. Verstappen win. Actually let other drivers have a chance at winning. 2024. Who was at fault for the crash between Perez and Magnussen? Perez. Magnussen. Racing incident. Track. Q3 appearances in 2024. Yuki Tsunoda 6. Lewis Hamilton 6. Sergio Perez 6. Fernando Alonso 5. How do we get closer racing? Bigger cats. Heavier cars. What about lighter and smaller cars? Senor Fernando Alonso preparing his defensive racing skills for Canada Grand Prix. Lewis Hamilton spotted in Eastern Europe. POV or Bruno famine. Red Bull gives you wings. Spot the 10 differences. You can't. I can't either. Monaco Grand Prix qualifying. Monaco Grand Prix race results. Trying to break the Monaco home race curse on your own. Adopting Oscar so the curse gets confused about who to stop. Remember him? He's all grown up now. Me after Charles Leclerc won the Monaco Grand Prix. There's no limit to the gaze. Danny Rick overtaking 3 cars versus one-time World Drivers' Championship assistant Nicholas Latifi overtaking 3 cars. Go Tiffy had 7 points in 2021. Did Senna, Vettel or Hamilton have 7 points in 2021? Goat for a reason. Vettel had 43, but not 7. If the Champions League finalists Real Madrid and Dortmund competed in F1. You're a real F1 fan. Okay, then who's this? No one can beat Red Bull. These three. He thinks he's her. On PMS today, Joseph Newgarden says any Indy car could race in F1, and we would rock it. Lewis Hamilton British Grand Prix, Nico Rosberg German Grand Prix, Max Verstappen Dutch Grand Prix, Charles Leclerc Monaco Grand Prix. How it started. How it's going. Now how did this dive of Charles Leclerc? Breaking. Williams to have a different driver every race in 2025. You go to Williams, and you go to Williams, and you go to Williams. Everyone goes to Williams. You see a photo of the 2006 grid in 2024. You seeing a photo of the 2024 grid in 2044. You once said during a race you become one with the car. When are you at conflict with the machine you're driving? Right now. Let there be Leclerc winning his home race. Awesome. Thanks. It's Lando. You're in a coma, and I have been trying to get this message to you for years. From what doctors discovered in your dreams you believe that I'm some sort of funny driver, but I'm actually your husband. Please baby, wake up. The new Despicable Me movie looks very realistic. Me and gang pulling up to GameStop to obtain our copies of F1 24 for the PS5. Livent, laughant, lovant. F it. Battery Voltus. Kiss yo homies. It's race day, time to see Max win and hear the Dutch anthem. Charles Marco Vepers Val Leclerc. How I look at my Uber driver when my luggage starts screaming for help. Alpine F1 team. Is this still available? Yes, not surprised. So the 2024 F1 game is coming out today, and I thought I'd give you a little throwback to some random Dutch guy having the time of his life at the F1 2011 game release. It's time to learn Chinese, bro. Taking the heat off of Stroll. Thanks Esteban. Sauber spotted testing low downforce setup at Spa ahead of the Canadian Grand Prix. Media. There are problems between Carlos and Oscar. Carlos and Oscar. When all drivers are saving tires. Your day if you subscribe and like this video.